Okay, today is Saturday. It's 3:10, 15:10, and got a parade I gotta go to tomorrow, so I'll see if I can get some recordings of that so you guys have an idea what is what at that point. Gotta bring all that in too. Well, I still have to cut those up in half, and there's a couple over there I gotta cut, so maybe tomorrow after the parade I'll come out here and kind of take care of it, because I gotta pull that dirt down off of that as well. And I don't know if you're actually hearing me or not at this point, but I gotta get that dirt off there. I'm not crazy about the microphone, and it really hasn't got an external jack, so you're kind of stuck with what it is. And when it's in the case, it's kind of covered. Now the case is a waterproof case. However, I really don't care too much about that. You know, I may get caught in a little rain, but I don't plan on diving. I don't plan on going under. I don't plan on putting the camera underwater. So what I did was I modified the case a little bit in hopes that it may pick up a little bit better with the microphone. Now right now I've got it approximately 6 inches from my mouth, and that's kind of where we're at this point. So we'll see what happens. I noticed it does sound a little muffly, but that could be just the speakers in my computer, but who knows. Everybody else seems to sound okay, so it's got to be what it is. You know, a bad microphone, that's all there is to it. What's this here? Oh, that's a 12-volt light. I forgot I even had it out here. Wow. I don't even know if that would work anymore. So, and what's this? Oh, an extension cord is out here. This, I have no idea where this orange cord goes. It goes across, and it comes across up here, and it goes across out there. So do I have a light out there that I'm not familiar with? Well, let's plug in and find out. Either plug in or blow a fuse, or plug in and find out if I have a light out there. So let me walk around all this here. You know, for what little bit is left. Oh, there is a light out here. Okay, there it is. So for what little bit is left out here, as far as wood, it's still getting in my way. So, all right. So meanwhile, that's where we're at, and we'll see what happens. This is what we got stacked. Haven't got much more. I can probably work that pile up even with this pile, and work this pile up even with this one, and possibly even finishing that off over there if I wanted to finish cutting the rest of it. But I'm thinking that this should work. Because I still have this out here that we got to cut and stack. So, well, some of it's got to be cut. For the most part, stacked. I got that over there that I got to cut and do a little splitting on some of it. I got this I still have to split. And then I have a couple of big pieces over there in that little pile, if I wanted to. And it depends on how I feel on doing something with that. And if I go over down in the hole, I know I got more pieces over there. But I'm thinking just what I have here, this here, that over there, here, and there, should be okay. And then that, I'll just save it, clean it up next year. I can put that away and and that's about it. So that's where we're at. Now here comes the train. Which one is this? Sounds like a quarry train, but yeah, I think it is a quarry train. We got a quarry down here. No, it's not. It's just an old diesel. Okay. It is a passenger. It's this little commuter. It's not a through. We get those little passengers that stop at every station. And there goes Chris. Then we have the through trains, the XLs that just travel through, and they hit a couple stations between here and Boston. And then we have a quarry train that comes through here usually twice a week. Here's some bamboo that I put some epoxy on. I'm working on bamboo in the shade, so let's bring this in here. I put it out there so I wouldn't get all over everything. So, and I'll tell you, it's comfortable in here. I don't know what the temperature actually is, but it's hot. I am sweating. I hope tomorrow is a fair to decent day, you know, like today was for the parade. There's let me see, East Haven I know, Guilford, Brantford. I don't know, I think it's North Brantford and possibly Guilford. That every year it's at a different location. And this year it's Brantford. So it'll be a 5-town parade type of thing. Be honest with you, never been to it. So I couldn't tell you if it's good, bad, or indifferent. However, I'm working it tomorrow. I'll bring a couple of cameras. I'll put them on the dash and just let them run. So we'll see. We will see what we will see. Sounds like a plan now, doesn't it? All right. I think I'm done for now. I got the batteries charging up for that because I'll take that with me. I'll take my body cam. I'll take the 3D cam. Oh yeah, I'll take that too. And I'll take this little GoPro wannabe to see how it works. All right, so what did we do today? Well, I didn't get much done, to be honest with you. We started labeling the breaker box because you know, I'm adding to it, and you know, you get tired of writing over it, scribbling and writing over, so I just labeled the whole thing. So we got that done. The wife did this. I finished, and the wife helped running the wire from the cordless or the ductless air conditioner heater in the living room. Well, we had to run the wire in the basement from one side of the house across to the other side of the house, which was 50 feet. And yeah, it would have went a little over 50 if I kind of ran it direct, but I just ran, well, if I ran it the way it would look right, but I just kind of ran it somewhat direct, but not quite, if you know what I mean. But it's up, it's out of the way. She used the tacks and nailed it up. And it's from the outside of the heater, where the heater connection has to be made, to the fuse box, which is not connected yet. I got the breaker, actually I got the breaker in the house. I bought 2 breakers. I'm trying to figure out where the hell the other breaker is now. Yep, well, you know how I am, guys. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is a 35 amp breaker. It didn't need a 35, it only needs a 25. So 25 220. I'm looking for the battery packs and everything that I have for this Canon, which is the one that broke. This is the R800. But I'm trying to find the battery packs and everything for it. I got to get that programmed. These are programmed, but nobody's going to be needing them right now until we get reorganized and we get some new members signed in. So that's kind of where we're at. So guys, I'm gonna go in and call it a day, and then we'll work on coming out here tomorrow and getting everything that I may need. Turn the heat down. That thing is kicking. I still want to add a little bit more firewall or fire retardant because it does get hot as it burns. So what I want to do is I'm going to run down to Home Depot next week and get a full sheet of fireboard and put it over the top of all that. And behind that, there's space. So, you know, it gives you some room back here. So it's hot out here, but it's not hot back there, if you know what I mean. So I want to put another piece up there and here. So I think, I don't think they sell a 4x8, but whatever it is, I'm going to try to get enough to cover that corner. And I have some aluminum flashing. I'm going to make a shade to hang over the top of that, about a foot down, and let it reflect on an angle, you know, like a shade. So it'll reflect the heat down and help keep it away from the ceiling, which it's not hot up there anyway. But again, you don't want to take chances. You know, I want to be able to come out here and start the fire and then go back in the house and not have to worry about being out here. Now, however, there is, right here, fire extinguisher. Yep, because once the water's turned off, hello. So, alright, I'm going in guys, so we're going to shut down. Coffee pot off, coffee pot's off.